Well, good evening. Thoughts of the day, July 31st, 2016. It's Sunday night, I guess. All right. Well, I am so glad to be back on the road again and getting to see places and go do stuff again. That's just so much of a pleasure. Went up through Seneca Falls, saw a bunch of stuff related to the women's rights movement. Elizabeth Cady Stanton's house. I believe that's the proper pronunciation or the proper names. I mean, nothing special about the house per se, but just, the historic nature of it and the meeting place where they had the first Congress or convention for women's rights. That was really cool. A couple of the other buildings related to it. And really nice museum for the Seneca. It's at one of their old habitation sites, so that makes it doubly interesting. And not far away is the area where Joseph Smith, who was the prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Mormons, if you prefer. And so see the places where he had his revelations and where he found the gold plates. I'm not a Mormon. Somebody asked me about that. He says, I've been to a bunch of Mormon places. I'm interested in all religions. And, went to the place where the first American Indian Catholic saint was from. And so I'm interested in all kinds of stuff religious. And I know a couple of Mormons who I respect a great deal. My former girlfriend was a Mormon too. So but it's an interesting place out there. And even if you aren't of the Mormon faith, it's a big religious group. And I have a respect for people who try to live their faith, as long as they're not trying to hurt people. I have respect for that. And then got to see a really nice waterfall, not too far from where I'm staying. In fact, it's about 6-7 miles away from where I'm staying here on Lake Cayuga. And that's the Ta'anak. Now, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a really nice waterfall, about 215 feet high, really humid. And at the top, it wasn't so bad. You got some breeze, but then I walked back down to the bottom. And they're a little bit humid back there, but really nice looking out there. A lot of really smooth rocks where the river would flow, and this used to be an ocean bed at one time, that area out there. So I saw a couple of Finger Lakes today, both Cayuga and Lake Seneca, and that was really nice. One of the things I noticed out here on the western side of Lake Cayuga, there must be a different vineyard or winery or hard cider place. Seems like about every couple of 100 yards. There must be a lot of drinkers up here in this area. I guess during the wintertime it gets very cold up here, so there must be something I guess you need something to do during the winter times out here. Maybe that'll keep you warm. Technically, realistically, scientifically, no, it doesn't. But I guess you'd think you might be. But I was just struck by how many vineyards and hard cider places there were out here. So, somehow or another, I guess they're doing something to keep things going on. Tomorrow, heading toward 4 Mile State Park, somewhere right on the Lake Lake Ontario, I think it is. Just maybe 20 minutes away from the Niagara Falls. Be out there for 3 days, so that should be good base to go see Niagara Falls. So I'm really looking forward to that. So those are thoughts for the day, the last day of July 2016. Back to you.